Hi, this is Dr. Willie Jolley, and I want to welcome you to the new and improved Willie Jolley Wealthy Ways podcast. After many years of interviewing the best and brightest thought leaders around the world on my SiriusXM show, I am excited to now have those interviews available to people around the globe on this podcast. So many people would write us and say, I love what I've been hearing about your interviews with these great people. Where can I access them? I live in this country or that country, or I don't have access to that technology. How can I get the information? Well, I'm so excited now that we are able to offer the information and the interviews free on this podcast. So we want you to sit back and enjoy this message and let me know how you like them. And then do me a favor. If you like them, send a review, write a review and post it. And if you like it, hit like on here and share it and tell everybody you know about it, and then subscribe to this podcast so you'll get the alerts when we post a new interview episode. Thank you for listening and enjoy the Willie Jolley Wealthy Ways podcast.
Named one of the outstanding 5 speakers in the world.
Inducted into the Speaker Hall of Fame.
Award-winning singer.
Best-selling author.
And now, here's Willie Jolley.
Hey, it's a great day. This is Dr. Willie Jolley, and I want to ask you a question. Do you want to soar? If you do, you want to stay tuned, because I've got a special show for you today to help you to have an incredible new year and to make this new year the best year you've ever had. Hey, you know, I have only just a minute, only 60 seconds in it. It's forced upon me. I can't refuse it. No, I did not seek it. No, I did not choose it, but it's up to me to use it. I must suffer. Oh yeah, if I lose it, give account if I abuse it. Just a tiny little minute, but our eternities are wrapped up in it. So I'm grateful for this minute, this moment, this opportunity to be with you, to talk to you about getting ready to make your best life possible and make it happen. Okay, so you know I start with that minute, God's minute, then I take a minute to give God some glory, to thank him. Just say thank you. Thank you. I heard a song recently that said, y'all, I'm just counting my blessings. Counting them 1, 2, 3 up to infinity. And no matter how high I count, I can't count high enough. Woo! I love that. Even if I were a great mathematician, I still couldn't count high enough to thank God for all the blessings he's given me. Oh, I keep counting my blessings, but I'm not capable to quantify them. And so I'm grateful. And I take a moment every show to give God some glory and thank him. And then I take a moment to thank our sponsor. We are grateful to have a great partner in Truist Bank. Truist, 2 banks came together, BB&T, SunTrust. They were both exceptional banks, and they decided to come together to make an incredible super bank. And they came together with one concept, to care. To care. We're going to build this bank on this concept of caring. And when you start with care, you build a different kind of bank. That's the truth. So check out Truist Bank. Well, I am excited. I'm grateful for you being able to be with us today, because this is going to be a unique show. We want to give you some strategies to really make the rest of your life the best of your life. So we're excited about that, and we hope you're ready to take some notes, because I got a lot of information today to share with you that I hope will have an impact. I was blessed to get the Joseph R. Biden Presidential Lifetime Achievement Award. I was just honored to be one of the people who got the award. And then, God blessed me again, I was the person they asked to be the keynote speaker for the ceremony. And so if you go to my website, winwithwillie.com, you can see that speech that I gave. And it was short, but people have responded and said how powerful it was in that few minutes. I talked about you must lead, you must feed, and then you must seed. In that, I talked about the man I met on the plane when I was struggling as a new speaker, who encouraged me And I found out he was in his late 80s. But he told me, my best is yet to come, young man. And so is yours. And in that moment, I've been struggling, trying to just figure out how to make ends meet. But he encouraged me that even though he was in his late 80s, that he didn't see that this was the end of the road, but there was possibility for the rest of his life. And if he could see that, what did I have to whine and cry and complain about? I went home with a new attitude. I got on that phone, started making sales calls, and things changed in my life. And I didn't let the no's and the naysayers stop me. I kept going because he had said, your best is yet to come. Your best is yet to come. And I'm saying to you folks, your best is yet to come. Go see that video. It will inspire you. I am grateful that I got the Presidential Lifetime Achievement Award. Then I got the surprise, one of the biggest surprises of my life. I got the Cavett Award, named after the founder of the National Speakers Association, Cavett Robert. It's the highest award in the speaking industry. And you don't know you're going to get it until they call your name. And I was sitting there waiting to see who they're going to call this year, and they called my name, and I was just overwhelmed. Another one of those speeches you can see on winwithwillie.com, that I made a point there to do what I do here, give God the glory and thank him, and then go on to encourage people to do what I just said, lead, feed, and seed. So here's the thing, though, I want to share with you. The Cavett Award. I first went to the National Speakers Association convention 32 years ago. I had a mismatched suit. That's all I could afford, a mismatched suit. And I went to the gala the last night, and they had the Hall of Fame inductees. And I saw how the people clapped and hollered, but then the big award, the time for the big award, and they gave somebody the Cavett Award, and how the room exploded. And I went back home and I set some goals. One day, I'm going to get inducted in the Speaker Hall of Fame. And one day, I'm going to get that Cavett Award. And I wrote those goals down. Well, goals can and do come true when you believe them and you work for them. That's why I talk about the impact of goals on your life. You got to set big, bold, incredible goals if you want to have a great year. Now, here's the problem. Most people don't set goals for one or two reasons. One, they don't know how, and two, they don't have anybody to keep them accountable. So what they do is on January 1st, they make some New Year's resolutions. I'm encouraging you, do not make any New Year's resolutions. They're a waste of time. Set goals. Because see what you make a resolution. I'm going to be happy this year. I'm going to lose some weight. I'm going to make more money. But those are not clear. They don't stay with you. But when you write a goal, and you must write it, must write a goal. Write the vision, make it plain that he that reads it may run the race. When you write a goal and then you read the goal and you stay focused on it, things change in your life. And so I want to help you set some bold, incredible goals. I'm telling you, they do work. So here's a couple things why goals are so important. If I gave you a baseball and told you to hit a wall near you, could you hit it? Sure, you could. Now, if I put a blindfold over your eyes and turned you around and around and around and around and around where you didn't know which direction you were going in, would it still be so easy to hit it? No, because you can't hit what you can't see, and you cannot hit what you don't know. So if you don't know what your goals are, how will you hit it? No, you got to have a goal. You got to have a goal. And so I do an exercise that I help people get their goals and their dreams, get them clear. Now, I don't have time on this show to go through the whole program, but we have two programs to help you set powerful goals. The first one is an entry level, just to get you started. If you'll go to williejolley.com/goaling, GOALING. We put goal as an action word, goaling, the action of goaling, the action of setting goals. williejolley.com/goaling. It's $20. Just get it and get going. It will give you a start on how to set powerful goals and how to go. But then there's another full goaling class. It's 3 hours long. Now the goaling is about an hour, but this 3-hour training that I did here in my office, and people came from around the country, and we did it. We recorded it, helping people to set powerful, life-changing goals, like to double their income in a year, how to start a business, how to grow themselves, how to lose X amount of weight, how to get in shape. Very clear, specific goals, and many of them achieve them. Now, if you want to get the full goal setting class, go to williejolly.com/goals, GOALS. So one is williejolly.com/goaling. The other one is williejolly.com/goals. You must start to think about what's possible. And it's your mindset that starts the process. So first, you got to think about the possibilities. And remember, it's your attitude. Mindset is attitude. And what you do after you get a mindset is your skill set. That's your aptitude. But you always start with your mindset. Your mindset, and that's your attitude. I'm going to play a song from my music power book, the Music and Motivation Power Book. And this is a powerful song called It's All About Your Attitude. We'll play a little bit of it as we go out of this segment into the break. Here we go.
The D to the T to the I to the T to the U to the D to the E. A to the D to the T to the I to the T to the U to the E to the E. It's about your attitude. It's about your attitude. It's about your attitude. It's all about your attitude. It's about your attitude. It's about your attitude. It's about your attitude. It's all about your attitude. It's about your attitude. It's about your attitude. It's about your attitude. It's all about your attitude. It's about your attitude. It's about your attitude. It's about your attitude. It's all about your attitude.
It's about your attitude. 1 8-letter word that has such a big impact on your success or your failure. Attitude, not just about a disposition, but also about how you see the world, how you see life. Do you see it from a negative perspective, or do you see it from a positive perspective? It's your choice. It's about your attitude. See, my friend Keith Harrell wrote a book called Attitude is Everything, and he wasn't lying. Attitude truly is everything. It's about how you view things, how you perceive things, and how you go after things. Can you control the time? No. Can you control the weather? No. Can you control what other people say or do? No. You can only control you and your attitude. And your attitude to life determines your altitude in life. It's about your attitude.
It's about your attitude. It's about your attitude. It's all about your attitude. It's about your attitude. It's about your attitude. It's about your attitude. It's all about your attitude. It's about your attitude. It's about your attitude. It's about your attitude. It's all about your attitude. It's about your attitude. It's about your attitude. It's about your attitude. It's all about your attitude.
Now, Dennis Brown says that the only difference between a good day and a bad day is your attitude. See, stuff is going to happen. Life is going to happen. Change is going to happen. Someone once said in life, you either got a problem, you just left a problem, or you're on your way to a problem. That's life. But you got a choice. You got a choice how you perceive and how you respond to life. See, stuff happens. I wrote a book called A Setback is Nothing But a Setup for a Comeback, because that's all it is. Setbacks happen to you, they happen to me, they happen to everybody. But a setback is never the end of the road, it's a bend in the road. And the only ones who crash are those who fail to make the turn. It's about your attitude. It's all about your attitude. Hey!
It's about your attitude. It's about your attitude. It's about your attitude. It's all about your attitude. It's about your attitude. It's about your attitude. It's about your attitude. It's all about your attitude. It's about your attitude. It's about your attitude. It's about your attitude. It's all about your attitude.
It's about your attitude.
It's about your attitude. It's about your attitude. It's all about your attitude.
Hey, this is Dr. Willie Jolley, and we're going to be right back after this quick break because we want to help you soar. Hey, for sure, your best is yet to come. Stay tuned. Friendship is not about being convenient. It's about being committed and consistent. You can call on me when you need me. Call me. You can call on me. Call me. You can call on me. Pick up the phone. You can call and call me.
Are you ready to revolutionize your relationship with money? I'm Brian Ford, a financial wellness expert.
And I'm Bright Dixon, an expert in positive psychology. Together, we host Money and Mindset with Bright and Brian. a podcast from Truist Bank that's all about exploring the relationship between your money, your mindset, and your well-being.
Find us wherever you listen to podcasts or truist.com/money and mindset podcast.
This is Dr. Willie Jolley, host of the Willie Jolley Wealthy Ways Show. The smart first step to buying a home is knowing how much you can afford. A Truist mortgage professional can help you understand that in just a few minutes. Connecting with a lender first helps you to be more confident in your search. Truist offers loans that can help you become a homeowner with a low down payment. The best way to find out if you qualify for a low down payment loan is to talk with a Truist mortgage professional. Visit truist.com/mortgage. Truist.com/mortgage to see current rates, to get a sample mortgage payment using their calculator, and find resources to help you buy a home. Talk to a Truist mortgage professional about your loan options. Having that relationship in place can help you find the best financing options available to you. Truist Bank is an equal housing lender. When you start with care, you get a different kind of bank. Truist Bank.
The D to the T to the I to the T to the U to the D to the E. A to the T to the T to the I to the T to the U to the E to the E. It's about your attitude. It's about your attitude. It's about your attitude. It's all about your attitude. It's about your attitude. It's about your attitude. It's about your attitude. It's all about your attitude. It's about your attitude.
And we're back. This is Dr. Willie Jolley on the Willie Jolley Wealthy Ways Show and podcast around the world. And I'm grateful for all of you who made this the number one self-help show on this network. And also, I just found out that the podcast now is in the top 5% of downloads for podcasts globally. What? I said, you sure? They said, yeah, you're in the top 5%. I said, wow. You know, I give God glory. I said, thank you, God. Hey, we want to do this because we want to help people. We want to help people to win more. We want to help them succeed more. We want to help them have greater fulfillment. We want to have better professional and personal lives. We want them to do more, be more, and achieve more. Am I right about it? So thank you. Now, how do we get here? Because of you. That's right. You told your friends, your family members, your coworkers, hey, you got to listen to the Willie Jolley Show on the radio, or you got to get the podcast, the Willie Jolley Wealthy Ways podcast. Some years ago, a number of thought leaders, Hall of Fame speakers, all of them Hall of Fame speakers came together to put together a book called Only the Best on Success. Only the Best on Success. And the book became a very popular book in bookstores and around the country. Well, I recently got the digital version of the book and I want to give it to you. That's right. Give it free. So if you would just send me an email at wj@williejolly.com, wj@williejolly.com. And that's WILLIEJOLLEY.com. Just send us an email. Say, I want the free book, Only the Best on Success. And we'll send it to you. How you like that? Is that good or is that good? Now, we talked about the fact that first, you got to set some goals. Okay. We told you about setting goals and how important it is to set goals. Then after you set the goals, you got to work on your belief system. Because if you don't believe you can achieve the goal, you will start to self-sabotage yourself. You'll blow up. So we got to help you to get your belief system up. And believe it or not, folks, most people do not have strong belief systems. I'll prove it to you. How many of you know that most of the conversation you have in your mind is negative? Yeah. They say that over 70% of self-talk is negative. Now, let me prove it to you. How many of you have had at least one good idea in your life? How many of you? Okay, you can put your hand up, okay? Now, how many of you have had at least one good idea in your life? Mm-hmm. You talk yourselves out of your best ideas and you say, I don't know if I can do that. I don't think I can do that. I can't do that. And you talk yourself out of your best ideas. Well, we don't want you to talk yourself out of it. We want to help you talk yourself into your best ideas. There's $1 million idea that is passing by you right now. $1 million idea going right by you on your brain, in your brain. And you often will tell yourself, no, I can't do it. But I'm saying today, you can do it. Yeah, you can. So we're going to help you to do that. We're going to help you develop a new way of thinking. What do you believe? How do you believe? And it's by your faith. That's right. Your faith has a powerful impact on your future. Your faith in yourself, faith in your ideas, your faith in the possibilities, your faith in a God who will never leave you nor forsake you. Your faith. You got to overcome your fears or your fears will overcome you. I love the story in my book, It Only Takes a Minute to Change Your Life, about two evil guys, fear and doubt, who went around from house to house knocking on people's doors. When people would open the door, they'd knock on the door, and people would open the door, they'd rush in and they'd ransack the house and steal the people's dreams and their hope and leave them in a mess. They went from house to house, stealing people's hopes and dreams. And one day they came to this beautiful, big mansion. They knocked on the door. We could steal a lot in here. That they did not know, though, this was the home of their mortal enemies, faith and courage. Their mortal enemies, faith and courage. They knocked on the door and knocked on the door. Open this door, open this door. Finally, faith and courage opened the door. And when they opened the door, there was no one there. They looked up the street, looked down the street, but there was no one there. Why? Because in the face of faith and courage, fear and doubt must always disappear. You've got to overcome your fears. Now, how do you overcome your fears? You must take action. You must take action. Faith without works is dead. You must act on it. Face your fears. Move in the direction of your fears and things will happen. Whatever it is you're afraid of, starting a business, move in the direction. Going back to school, move in the direction. Let me tell you, it's amazing when you face your fears and move in the direction of your fears. Amazing things start to happen. Look here, courage. Courage. It takes courage to live your dreams. Courage is not the absence of fear. No. Courage is having fear and moving forward anyway. And there's so many times I've been afraid. Am I going to do it? Am I going to be able to make this happen? How am I going to make this happen? But I keep moving forward, just taking one step, followed by another, followed by another. There's a song on that power book, music and motivation power book, called Small Steps Taken on a Mighty Long Road. One step taken after another, just making yourself take one little step after another. And before you know it, you're walking, and then you're running. And you just start by taking one small step after another. But it starts with your faith. We're going to play another song from the music power book. It's called It's By Your Faith. It's by your faith. It will bless you. Here we go.
Gotta have faith. Gotta have faith. Walk by faith. Talk by faith. Move by faith. And live by faith. You gotta have faith. Keep the faith. Keep the faith. Keep the faith. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Woke up one morning, didn't know what to do. Had so much pressure on me. I cried, oh Lord, please help me through. He said, open the word and just read. I opened and found it was clear as can be, that all things are possible if you believe. If you have the faith of a mustard seed, there is nothing, no nothing you cannot achieve. No, it's by your faith. As you believe, then you will receive. Oh, it's by your faith. The measure you give, the measure you live, and the measure you get. Yeah. I tried him and I found it was true. There's nothing that God cannot do. If you will trust him and simply believe, he will supply every one of your needs. If you have the faith of a mustard seed, you can speak to the mountain, it will be cast in the sea. Yeah. It's by your faith. As you believe, then you will receive. It's by your faith. Pick you up when you're down, turn you around, put your feet on the ground. Yeah. Faith. Keep the faith. Keep the faith. Keep it. Keep the faith. Keep the faith. Keep the faith. Inspire your faith. Oh, oh, oh. As you believe in you will receive. Whoa. Inspire your faith. Oh, oh, oh. The measure you give, the measure you live is the measure you get. Yeah. Faith. Keep the faith. Keep the faith. Faith. Keep it. Oh, keep the faith. 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 Keep it. Faith. Oh, 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 yeah. Keep the faith. Keep the faith. Keep the faith. Now, as I read the scriptures, more and more, I found out that this promise of power that was given to us if we would just have faith. The more I read, the more I found. It said, as you believe, so shall you receive. Then I read a little more. It says, all things are possible if you can just believe. Then it said, as a man believeth in his heart, so as he is. And I read a little more. It said, you achieve not because of your unbelief. Wow. And then we found that we could have mountain-moving faith. We could change our circumstances, change our lives by the power of our faith. It said, for shortly, if you have the faith of a mustard seed, you will say to this mountain, move from here to there, and it will move, and nothing will be impossible to you. I said, I'm on to something here. It said, whosoever, I thought I was a whosoever. It said, whosoever says unto this mountain, be removed and be cast into the sea, and does not doubt in his heart, but believes that those things he says will come to pass, he will have whatever he says. Or if you have the faith of a mustard seed, you can say to the mulberry tree, be pulled up by the roots, and it'll be planted in the sea, and it would obey you. Oh, I thought I was on to something. Then I said, okay, what else can I learn from these scriptures? It says, ask, and you shall receive. Seek, and you shall find. Knock, and the door will be open unto you. For everyone who asks, receives, and everyone who seeks, finds, and everyone who knocks, the door will be open unto them. Therefore, most people receive not because they either ask not, they seek not, or they knock not. And then they wonder, why not? You must have faith. It's as simple as that. Oh! Folks, you gotta have faith. You gotta walk by faith. Talk by faith. Live by faith. Move by faith. Oh, act on your faith. You gotta go out and understand that you can move mountains. You can achieve incredible things if you're willing to step out on your faith. Keep it. Faith. Keep the faith.
See, you gotta believe. You've gotta believe. As you believe, so shall you achieve. Most people don't realize the power that's within them. And if they could only harness that belief system and start to use it for their good rather than for their demise. I'm telling you, folks, it changed my life. It will change yours. When we come back, I'm going to give you some tips on how to develop your belief system. This is Dr. Willie Jolley on the Willie Jolley Wealthy Way Show and Podcast. We'll be right back. Hi, this is Dr. Willie Jolley, and I got an email from a gentleman in Australia who shared how he had been struggling in his business, and he bought some of my books and audios, and how it had a profound impact on his business, and he went from worst to first in his company. I shared with him how much I appreciated his note, but I told him those books, those audios, those videos were not just something that I just thought up one day and started to write. They were born out of my experiences, out of the challenges of overcoming the problems and the difficulties and how I was able to do it. And I shared with him that others have sent similar messages and that these resources work. I want to encourage you and invite you to go to my store. Go to wjspeaks.com/shop. wjspeaks.com/shop. shop, get some of the books. It only takes a minute to change your life. Or a setback is a setup for a comeback. Or turn setbacks into greenbacks. Or chicken soup for the soul. Or an attitude of excellence. Or the book I wrote with my wife after 34 years of being married and not having an argument in over 30 years. We wrote a book called Make Love, Make Money, Make It Last. And now it is saving marriages all over the globe. Go to the store, get some of the audios, the videos, the books, the resources to help you have greater personal and professional success. This is Dr. Willie Jolley. Make this a great day on purpose. And we're back. This is Dr. Willie Jolley on the Willie Jolley Wealthy Way show and podcast, a special show so that we can play this a number of times to make sure you get this information and you get it down in your mind. You can listen over and over again. You can listen to the speaking, you can listen to the music, and it can empower and inspire you. Before we go any further, I got to take a moment to just take a moment and thank our sponsor again, Truist Bank. We know that the first smart step to buying a home is knowing how much you can afford. And a Truist mortgage professional can help you understand that in just a few minutes. Connecting with a lender first helps you to be more confident in your search. Truist offers loans that can help you become a homeowner with a low down payment. The best way to find out if you qualify for a low down payment loan is to talk with a Truist mortgage professional. Visit truist.com/mortgage to see current rates, get a sample mortgage payment using their calculator, and find resources to help you buy a home. Talk to a Truist mortgage professional about your loan options. Having that relationship in place can help you find the best financing options available to you. Truist Bank is an equal housing lender. When you start with care, you get a different kind of bank. Truist Bank. Well, I'm so excited about this show and all that we want to share with you in this show. Many people are going to want to know, I know already that you're going to want to know, where is that music? Where can I get that music that you're talking about, the Music Power Book? Just go to winwithwillie.com. Winwithwillie.com. That's the site to get to me. That's to get to all my programs, my projects, my offerings. We've got something there for people who are in relationships. We got the marriage site, the Jolly Marriage. We got faith-based site. We got business site. We got motivation for your teen site. We got if you want to become a speaker, go there, look for the Music Power Book icon, click it, get in there. You can listen to some of the music. You can buy the CD or you can buy the digital download. You can get it any way you want. winwithwillie.com to get the Music Power Book. You can go to musicpowerbook.com also if you want to get access to it. What we want to do is talk about the fact that you got to set a goal. We said that. Then you got to believe in the goal. Now, I told you I was going to give you some steps to help you develop and build your belief system. What I did to build my belief system, because I didn't believe that I could do this, that I could make this happen years ago, but I had to work on my belief system. And I got some tips from my dear friend Les Brown. He told me how to do it. And I'm going to tell you what he told me. Go to a mirror and look yourself dead in the eye and have a conversation with yourself and tell yourself that you were built for this. You were born for this, that you have something special inside of you, that you're going to be one of the great ones. You have to speak to yourself. You have to encourage yourself. Now, the first time you do it, you're going to look yourself in the eye and you're going to feel a little strange, a little silly doing it, but do it anyway. Look yourself dead in the eye. You were born for this. You were built for this. You can do this. You have greatness inside of you. Yes, you can. If you want to use your name, feel free to do that. Willie, you can do this. You were born for this. You were made for this. You were built for this. This is what you were born to do. Do it. You have greatness inside of you. And I just kept doing it every day. Now, initially, I was weak. I was like a man who went to the gym and could only pick up a 2-pound weight. But then I got to a 5-pound weight, then a 10-pound weight. Every day I would do it. I started getting stronger. Do this exercise. I think about my friend Delatoro McNeil, who was on my show recently, and he has a tremendous book. Go to delatoro.com. Check out his books, his resources. But he has a piece in this book that he talks about the jungle. And he says, if you go to the jungle, what's the tallest animal? The giraffe, correct. And if you go to the jungle, what's the biggest animal? The elephant. Yeah. And if you go to the jungle, who's the fastest? The cheetah. But who is the king of the jungle? The lion. Now, the lion's not the tallest, not the biggest, not the fastest, not the strongest. But the lion is the king of the jungle because the lion believes he is. He has roared, roar, and said, I am the king of the jungle. I believe I am. I was built for this. I was born for this. There's greatness inside of me. And because of that, he is the king of the jungle. There's a king or a queen inside of you. But you got to speak it to yourself every day. Now, understand as you go through this process, stuff will happen. Oh, yeah, setbacks will happen. You know, I wrote a book called A Setback is a Setup for a Comeback. But you've got to take action. So you got to have a goal. You got to believe in the goal. And then you got to take action on the goal. A vision without an action is an illusion. And an action without a vision is mere confusion. But a vision and action put together can give your life a transfusion. You're going to have some mountains in front of you. There are going to be some challenges in front of you as you go toward your goals and dreams. But there are three types of people who face mountains. They're the quitters, the campers, and the climbers. The quitters, they look at the big mountain and they have talked themselves out of it before they even try. Now, I couldn't do that. And they turn around and go back to the valley with the rest of the losers. Then you got the ones who are the campers. They go up halfway and they set up base camp. And they stay there and they get comfortable there. And they get a job, they get a house, they get a car, and they stay there for 40 years. But then you got the climbers. They get to base camp. They stay there a couple of days, they refresh, renew, but then they keep climbing. They keep going up the hill. There are avalanches, there are snowstorms, there are all sorts of problems, but they're the ones who reach the summit. Quitters, campers, or climbers. You choose which one you're going to be. You got to keep going. You got to keep kicking. We're going to do another song from the Music Power book. This one is one that has a story before the song about two little frogs who are caught up in a storm. One jumps in a bucket of milk, complains about the milk, and does nothing else and drowns in that bucket of milk. The other one gets in another bucket of milk in the midst of the storm, but he keeps kicking. And keep kicking and eventually churns the milk from milk to cream, from cream to butter. And he walks out. You got to keep kicking. Here we go with You Got to Keep Kicking. I listen to this song every single day. It encourages me. Check it out.
Sometimes some rain's gonna fall, and everybody's house sometimes trouble will call. But when trouble stops by, you can sit there and cry, or you can make up your mind. You're gonna stand up and fight. Hey, people, listen closely to the sound of my voice. Success in life is never due to chance, but to choice. You choose to go on through the storm, or you choose to give up, give it, and go in the time. Oh no, up to you, it's up to you. You win or lose, whether you win or lose. If you want to reach the top, you must believe deep in your heart. Give it your all, everything you got, and never, ever, ever stop. Keep kicking. Trying. You say you can't control which way the wind's gonna blow, but you alone can choose which way your boat's gonna go. If the wind is blowing from the south, but the northwest is your chosen route, then you've got to use the flow to make it go where you want it to go. The race in life does not go to the swift or the strong, but to the one who simply just keeps moving along. The one who claims the winner's cup, even when the race gets rough, is the one who keeps trying and trying and never gives up. It's up to you. It's up to you. You win or must believe deep, deep in your heart and give your all, everything you got, and never, ever, ever stop. Kicking, striving, believing, trying. All I'm saying is simplify, never give up. Say, I never say die, cause I'm giving you the truth. I ain't got time to lie. You see, the bigger the dream, you know the bigger the fight. And if you want it bad enough, you gotta work day and night. You gotta dream it, do it, see it, move it. Confront it, keep it, kick it till they open, or you go right through it. Never give up, never give up, never give up, never give up, never give up. No, no. Keep on kicking, keep on pushing. You gotta keep on kicking until you either kick it open or you kick it down. Gotta keep trying. You never lose if you keep trying. Don't race doesn't go to the swift or strong, but you the one that keeps moving on. The one who gets there when I stop. It's the one who never, never, never gives up. You've got to keep on trying. Your faith is what will keep you true. Keep you strong and see you through. If you give your all and all you do, you'll never lose, you'll never lose. Winners never quit, and quitters never win. If at first you don't succeed, then try and try and try again. Up to you, it's up to you. You win or lose. Whether you win or lose. If you want to reach the top, you must believe deep, deep in your heart. Give it your all, everything you got, and never, ever, ever stop. Everybody listen. Life is too short for you to give anything but the best you can. Have to say and go for you do it. You got to try and try again. You just got to keep on kicking. The race doesn't go to the swift or strong, but to the one who keeps moving on. The one who gets the when I stop. It's the one who never, never, never gives up. Your faith is what will keep you true. Keep you.
As we go to break, I'm going to share a piece that Les Brown shares at the end of his speeches that I love. If you want a thing bad enough to go out and fight for it and work day and night for it, to give up your time, your peace, and sleep for it, if all that your dream and scheme is about it and life seems useless and worthless without it, if you gladly sweat for it and fret for it and lose all of your terror of the opposition for it, if you simply go after that thing that you want with all your capacity, strength, and sagacity, hope, faith, and confidence, and stern personality, if neither cold, poverty, famine, nor gout, sickness, nor pain, or body and brain can keep you away from the thing that you want, if dogged and grim you besiege and beset it, with the help of God, you'll surely get it. We'll be right back after this break. This is Dr. Willie Jolley on the Willie Jolley Wealthy Ways Show. We'll be right back, and for sure, the best is yet to come.
Afraid of flying, I always kept my dreams on the ground. Life had enough ups and downs, but Lord, since I met you, all that's changed in the blink of an eye. Now all my heart wants to do is fly. You put wings on my dreams and overcame my fear of heights.
Hi, this is Dr. Willie Jolley, and people often ask, how did I go from a broke, busted nightclub singer to become a best-selling author and to be voted one of the outstanding 5 speakers in the world by the 175,000 members of Toastmasters International? The answer is that I decided to invest and changed my thinking, invested in my mindset, and decided to change my inputs because inputs determine outputs. I heard about a seminar years ago when I was just getting started. I was making about $100 a speech. And I heard this seminar that was creating millionaires, and it cost $10,000, but the guy was getting results. I didn't have that kind of money, but I decided to borrow it because I learned that there's a price for success, the price of college, the price of going to school, the price of education. And there's a price for success, and then there's a cost for not paying the price, the cost of staying the same. And that cost is greater than the price. It's too expensive. And so I went and it changed my life. And I came back and quickly made $100,000. I heard a similar story from Dr. Dave Martin, how he went to a success rally, heard a speaker who inspired him. He and his friend said, wow, that's changed my life. The speaker had a package of materials to help build wealth. The package cost $1,500. And that was all the money Dr. Dave had to his name. Dr. Dave's friend asked, do you think this stuff is worth it? Dr. Dave thought for a moment. He said, I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it. But I do know that I'm worth it. I'm worth it. He invested that money in that package and used the materials to grow his thinking. He grew his mindset. He shared how that $1,500 investment has gone on to generate millions in revenues. He's a multimillionaire. And he has homes now in Arizona and Florida. I want to say to you, it's time to invest in you. I want to give you some materials that will help you, grow your mindset, grow your future, grow your finances. Go to wjspeaks.com/billionaire. wjspeaks.com/billionaire to get some materials that will inspire your success and will help you find that there's a price for success, but there's a cost for not paying the price. And the cost is always greater than the price. Go to wjspeaks.com/billionaire and get the bag, the box, or any of the materials there and keep growing your wealth. And remember, as a man thinketh, so as he is, and your best is yet to come. And we're back. This is Dr. Willie Jolley on a special show. Hope you're enjoying this. We put it together with some really nice pieces that we thought you would be blessed by. Now, one of the things we've talked about this season, it's been a great year. As I said, Presidential Lifetime Achievement Award, Cavett Award. My XM show is #1 self-help show in the country. My podcast is rated in the top 5% of podcasts around the world. We are grateful for all of that. And my one-man show, you can actually go to thecomebackshow.com, and get some information about that. But we also want to make sure that you get all the resources that are free. Free. Now, if you're not on my newsletter, why aren't you? We give you free stuff every week because we want you to do more, be more, achieve more. Go to wjwow.com, wjwow.com. Just sign up for the newsletter as well as get free books, free audios, free videos, free resources at wjwow.com. It's a wow that we give it away, but we have learned the more you give, the more you get. The more you put out, the more it comes back to you. So we highly, highly recommend that you go to wjwow.com and get some of the free resources, and you'll be glad you did. Now, we want to give you some of the lessons, incredible lessons from some of the people we've had on this show that you might have missed, but things that inspired me, that empowered me, that encouraged me so much. We had David Rubenstein on the show. David Rubenstein is the founder of the Carlyle Group. He's a billionaire. He said you must understand that investment success comes from the fundamentals. And I have a new book coming out called Rich is Good, Wealthy is Better. And in the book, I tell about the fundamentals of creating wealth. And one of the stories I share about fundamentals is, a story about Vince Lombardi, the coach of the Green Bay Packers when they first won the first Super Bowl. And after they won the first Super Bowl and they had all of the parades, and this is the first Super Bowl. The next year at training camp, on the first day, Coach Lombardi said, gentlemen, how many of you want to win another Super Bowl? And everybody put their hands up. He said, good. In order to do that, we got to know the fundamentals. We got to remind ourselves of the fundamentals, because if you forget the fundamentals, you won't win. And what he did then was shocking. He pulled out a football and said, gentlemen, this is a football. And this is how this game is played. And he went through the fundamentals. And they won another Super Bowl that year. Folks, you got to remember the fundamentals. David Rubenstein said, when you invest, if you want success, you got to know the fundamentals. And then he said, you got to decide what you're going to do with the money. Because there are a lot of things you can do with money. He said you can spend it. You can save it. But you can invest it. You can donate it if you like. You can share it, or you can squander it. You choose. But you must remember that every choice has either impact for good for you and your family or not. Don't listen to the naysayers. Listen to the yes sayers. I love that, and the fact that there's so many great people we've had on this show who've inspired me, who've empowered me, and who have helped me. And I hope you've enjoyed the You Got Us. You Got Us. Every show, at the end of every show, I ask the guests, give me some You Got Us. And we've had some incredible You Got Us from people who say, you got to do this or you got to do that. Well, let me tell you my You Got Us. If people were to take me to a class of students of wannabe entrepreneurs or intrapreneurs or success stories, I ask every guest, if we went to a class at Howard University or American University, my alma mater, and you went to a business class, tell the students who want to be successful a couple You Got Us. And each guest will tell you You Got Us. But today I'm going to give you my You Got Us. In all my books, I've talked about different You Got Us. And it depends on what specific issue you're dealing with, because there's a book that called Turn Setbacks into Greenbacks, How You Overcome the Challenges of Life. And those are different. And I'll give them to you. When things happen in your life, don't panic. Don't panic. You got to stay calm so you can think your way through the situation. Number 2, don't willingly participate or commiserate. Don't buy into the gloom and the doom, all the bad news. Don't buy into it, and don't speak bad. Don't speak about how bad things are, how bad life is, how bad the weather is. No, don't dwell on how bad your health is. No, don't do it. And then you've got to make a decision to not be discouraged. You can be disappointed. Oh yeah, we all have times of disappointment. I go through it all the time. People who disappoint me, or things that disappoint, but I cannot let it discourage me. Now, I used to let stuff discourage me, which meant it took my courage away. But I decided, no, I'm not doing that. So you have to make a decision. I can be disappointed, but I won't let anything or anybody discourage me. I won't let them take my courage. So don't panic. Don't willingly participate. Don't commiserate. Don't let your pride poison your prosperity. In order to win, you might have to do some things that are uncomfortable. You might have to, if you have a financial situation, you might have to drive Uber. That's not anything wrong with that. As long as it's not illegal or immoral, it's okay. Number 4, don't stop thinking about the power and possibilities of the future. Keep one eye on the problem, but one eye on your goals and your dreams. Number 5, be proactive. I was on tour with Stephen Covey, who wrote the book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. He said, be proactive. Take action. Don't wait for your ship to come in. Swim out to it. Then be creative. You've got creative juices. Think about the possibilities. Every morning, get a pad and a pencil. How can I achieve X? Don't say, can I achieve X? How can I achieve X? And just take it and let your mind just soar and write down every idea you can think of how to achieve that goal, whatever X is. Be prayerful. That's right. Now, I actually keep that as number 7, but it should be number 1, because before you do anything, pray. But most people will pray and then do nothing else. Like the lady who came up to me one day and she said, I want to get a job. I said, what are you doing? She said, I prayed about it. I said, what else? She said, oh, that's all. No. Prayer without works is dead. So you got to make a decision to not be discouraged, but be disappointed, but not discouraged. And don't panic. Don't willingly participate. Don't let your pride poison your prosperity. Don't stop thinking about the power and possibilities of tomorrow. Be proactive, be creative, and be prayerful. Play one more song. I hope you dance. Just a little bit of this song as we go out. And I want to thank Truist Bank again for their support. When you start with care, you build a different kind of bank. Let me give you again all of the websites we've given in this program today, because we've given you a lot of stuff that you can go and get. First of all, we told you about the goaling. If you want to set big, bold, empowering goals, you go to williejolly.com/goaling. It's $20 just to get you started. But if you're serious and want a full goal setting class, it's 3 hours. It's williejolly.com/goals. williejolly.com/goals. And then I told you that if you go to wjwow.com, WJWow, you can sign up for the newsletter and get lots of free resources. And then go to winwithwillie.com, winwithwillie.com for access to all our sites, all of our sites. They will bless you. They will encourage you. They will empower you. This is going to be your time, your year. It's time to soar. Do you agree with me? Well, if you choose to, I hope you dance. I hope you dance. I hope you dance.
Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get until you try it. So you might as well live life to the fullest. Give it your best shot. You might as well sing like you don't need the money. Love like you'll never get hurt. Dance like nobody's watching. Put your whole heart in it if you want it to work. I hope you dance. I hope you never lose your sense of wonder. You get your fill to eat, but never lose that hunger. May you never take one single breath for granted. And God forbid love ever leave you empty-handed. I hope you still feel small when you stand beside the ocean. Whenever one door closes, I hope one more opens. Promise me that you'll give faith a fighting chance. And when you get the choice, sit it out or a dance. I hope you 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 dance. You never fear those mountains in the distance, and never settle for the path of least resistance. Living might mean taking chances, but they're worth taking. Loving might be a mistake, but it's worth making. Don't let some helping heart leave you bitter. When you consider giving up, reconsider. Give the heavens above more than just a passing glance. And when you get the choice to sit it out or dance, I hope you dance. I hope you dance. I hope you dance. I hope. I hope you dance. You dance. I hope you dance. I hope you dance. I hope you dance.
Well, we got to go. I would love to play the whole song, but I can't. But go to musicpowerbook.com, musicpowerbook.com to get your personal copy. Join us Monday night on the Jolly Marriage Show at 9 o'clock on A Jolly Marriage on Facebook, A Jolly Marriage on Instagram, and A Jolly Marriage on Twitter, and Willie Jolley LinkedIn Live. And again, I'll see you soon. And remember, for sure, your best is yet to come. God bless you. Well, I hope you enjoyed this podcast episode, and I hope you got something of great value. And I hope that you were inspired, you were motivated, you were empowered, and you were encouraged to live your best life. I hope this information and this inspiration will help you to do more, be more, and to achieve more. That's the goal why I started this program, and I hope it helped you in a mighty way. Now, I ask you to make sure and that you take full advantage of all the resources that came through this program. I hope you go to wjspeaks.com/gift and get some of the free resources that we have there for you. I hope you go to wjspeaks.com/shop to get some of the books that we have created, that we've labored over to make sure that they will deliver a powerful message to you. I hope you go to williejolly.com/billionaire, williejolly.com/billionaire, or wjspeaks.com/billionaire to get the box that it will inspire your whole family, or get the bag of books. Make this a great day, a great week, a great month. And remember, it is true that you are blessed and all things are possible for them that believe. So make the most of the belief that you have now in your future. This is Dr. Willie Jolley. Have a great day.
This podcast is a part of the C-Suite Radio Network. For more top business podcasts, visit c-suiteradio.com.